Have you met somebody who is enthusiastic and you get attracted to them naturally? Absolutely, why not? But the problem is, how do I get that excitement? How do I get that enthusiasm? That's a question I kept asking from people. And I always tell them, there are three things you have to do to get that enthusiasm which is infectious. First one, there should not be any internal strife. So the question is, how does that internal strife comes? It typically comes when your thought, emotion, and actions are not matching. Why does it happen? Thought, emotion, and action, it doesn't match, especially when you do not know how to communicate. Many times, people struggle to communicate their actual feeling. People struggle to communicate their actual intent. The reason being, they think if I communicate, the other person will get offended. And many times it happens also. The reason it happens when people do not know how to communicate. So now, question is, if somebody will get offended, does it mean that you will not communicate? So, well, people take two approaches. Either they keep silent and they keep on torturing themselves. There's no other option. This is how my fate is, and all sort of nonsense. And it becomes a cause of frustration for them for whole life. Second option is they take a gun in their hand. When I say gun, not in the real sense gun. It's like in Hindi say the Gadadhari Bhim. They always want to fight. If anything goes wrong, they start attacking. And when you get into attack mode, you are losing your mental peace anyways. How long can you be happy? You cannot be happy by attacking. So what happens? So first thing is getting transparency. If you do not know how to communicate right now, chances are you are lacking some skill set. And what is the good news? As long as it is a skill set, it is learnable. And every year I train more than 1,000 people in the area of communication that learn how to communicate without offending. This is step number one. Second step to bring that enthusiasm which is infectious is that get into the mode of audacity. That means keep audacious goal, keep bigger goal. Now when I say keep bigger goal, people are like, oh Vijay, you don't understand the pain when we don't accomplish our goal. I said, come on man, you don't have the clarity about goal setting then. That is the problem. So what I mean by big goals, if you do not have something bigger to chase, what is excitement? And come on, you will not have excitement. You will not even be enthusiastic to go further. That means the bigger goals are required. But then how do you manage this part that you keep big goals, but then if you do not accomplish the goal? So well, I'll give a very simple way I understand this principle. I have the end outcome as my goal. Many a times, the reason people are not accomplishing their goal because they are married to their vehicle. What is a vehicle? Let's say they choose something. Let's say they start a company and they have certain products in their mind. Okay, I have to launch this only. And what happens many times, by the time you start launching that and you realize that is a mistake. You realize that product is wrong. That product has no more demand in market. So people become problem. And when that is the case, what happens now? You cannot accomplish the goal. So you will get depressed, oh my goodness, I don't have good luck or something like that. But actual game is different. So when I started my company, why did I start it is the first question. I wanted some outcome. If my outcome clarity is there, then what I will do, okay, this product which I launched, maybe it is out of sync right now. Maybe it is no more required in market. Let me create another product. How does it matter? Come on. End goal is clear. I wanted to run my company. End goal is clear. I wanted to create something in the world which is worth living for. That is okay, that product may change, and that is the biggest mistake people do, and that's the reason they find very difficult to set bigger goal. And second reason they find very difficult goal is that they are very emotionally attached to it, and without emotion it will not work out for sure. So what I mean to say is, again, I'm not emotionally attached to the vehicle. That is another problem they face. So do not get attached to the vehicle. Be very clear about the end outcome, and as long as end outcome is getting fulfilled, just make sure that your core values are not disturbed. If value system is disturbed for goal, then that is not a right goal anyway. Your value system has to be there. Your value system I don't change every other day. There are certain value systems which is important for my mental peace. I will have those value system. Now that's another lesson in itself. And the third most important thing to keep that enthusiasm to the peak is fight for a mission. And as long as you have a mission in your hand and you are working for a bigger cause, you will be enthusiastic. If your cause is involving you only, then trust me, you will be, because anybody just fighting for themselves will not have that excitement anymore. Once you start fighting for a bigger cause, starting for a bigger team, your internal enthusiasm will automatically go high. Apply these three things, you will see magical difference in your enthusiasm level. And if you find it adding value in your life, what you should do? You know by now, right? Pass it on to 5 people, because everybody needs enthusiasm in their life. Everybody needs growth in their life. So don't keep it with yourself. Don't be selfish. Come on, pass it on to others. If you came across this video, why not pass it on to somebody else? Let us make their life better. And I'll meet you tomorrow with another lesson on enthusiasm. We'll talk tomorrow. Bye-bye.